Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my next episode of the 12 Days of Christmas. Yes, day 3. So, can you guess what I've got for you today? Well, you can because it's been given away on the thumbnail perchance at this point, if you're watching it later than it's uploaded. And also, judging by the last 2 episodes, you can guess that today's episode is Santa Claus 3. Let's talk about this movie. Yeah, so in 2006, Disney released the 3rd entry in the Santa Claus movie franchise called Santa Claus The Escape Clause. This film was rated U for Universal, ran for 1 hour and 37 minutes, and here in the UK was released on November 24th, directed by Michael Lembeck. Now, this film obviously saw the return of Tim Allen as Santa Claus. Elizabeth Mitchell returned in the role of Mrs. Claus. If you remember, he got married in the last one towards the end of the film. Judge Reinhold is returning along with other cast members. The film introduces Alan Arkin as one of the parents-in-law, and Martin Short is the sort of second big name of the film, playing Jack Frost. So the story of this film revolves around Father Christmas, Santa Claus, and this time round he's struggling to weigh up between his family life and being Father Christmas, in that his missus is now expecting a child, and this is putting a lot of pressure on him, and you have a meeting of all the sort of, you know, Father Time, Mother Nature, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, all these come into it, and you're introduced to Jack Frost, played by Martin Short, who's like the villain of the piece, shall we say. You know, he's a bit disgruntled that he hasn't got a season named after him or something that he does. He just sort of props up Santa, so to speak. You know, he's thought of a couple of days of the year and nothing else, and he's a bit jealous by this. So he starts sort of working with Santa, but he starts sabotaging stuff. All the while this is going on, Elizabeth Mitchell's parents, along with Santa's ex-wife and husband, Judge Reinhold, and their new daughter, come to the North Pole to holiday. So they have to pretend for the in-laws that they haven't come to the North Pole, but they've actually come to Canada. And these are all short Canadian people. And it opens the film up for a lot of laughs at this point. Obviously, as the film goes on, we get into this story of this snow globe. If Santa holds and wishes that he'd never been Father Christmas, he would then go back in time and it would all change. And he does this. Jack Frost goes with him. Jack Frost gets the coat and he becomes the new Santa. And yeah, this sort of stuff goes on. So, you know, as the film goes, where do I start on this one, shall we say? Okay, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was an improvement on the second one, in that you've got a sort of distinct antagonist in the film, as opposed to having Tim Allen play dual roles and play an evil robot version of himself, which was a bit sort of tiring. The second film was split into 2 distinct parts, if you remember me saying. Now with this film, it's enjoyable, but there are problems. There are problems in this film. I felt that the cast was too heavy. To have everyone in it from the other films and introduce new characters just made it feel top heavy. The film is all set pretty much in the North Pole. So everyone comes to the North Pole and you've got all these people running around amongst all the elves, and it just feels very, very busy. So and then you get to the end of the film, when in the 3rd act you have this thing occur where Jack Frost goes back in time with Santa and things change. The film would have benefited from focusing on that as its primary story, as more time being spent with Santa Claus trying to get back, with Jack Frost and what he's doing playing a bigger role, seeing what the world's like with him as Father Christmas and what it's been like for the past 12 years. You know, you could have gone into this real sort of Back to the Future 2-esque kind of a storyline with it, which would have been fantastic, because there are elements that make you think of Back to the Future 2, where they go back and they're seeing themselves, or Father Christmas is seeing himself as his younger self, coming out and seeing the other Father Christmas fall off of the roof and all this sort of thing. So it's just very busy in that sense. The film looks glorious, the sets are fantastic. Unfortunately, they still went with the reindeer being animatronic, and at this point in 2006, you know where CGI was at. They could have at least attempted that. They did with the running of the reindeer in the sky, which looked a bit better than what it usually did with the animatronic stuff. But a lot of the effects were fantastic. It was nice to sort of revisit this world again. Tim Allen was fantastic as Father Santa Claus again. He was very good, and propped up by Martin Short, who sort of stole the show. He was top notch in this film. He gave it a sort of breath of fresh air. Alan Arkin, I don't know. I got the sense he felt awkward being in it. There's times when he's just stood there staring at Tim Allen, and it just looks weird. Felt really weird. But yeah, so all in all, enjoyable film. It's unfortunate that the second two haven't got the maturity of it that the first one had, but then there you go, what can you expect? So anyway, so this film, when it came out on a budget of $12 million, and at the box office went on to earn a worldwide gross of 111 million. So a good takings, really. They would have got a decent amount of profit on this movie, given the budget. So Disney were no doubt happy. And obviously now, at the moment, we've got the Santa Claus TV series starting, or we should have, at least when I'm filming this, because I'm actually filming this in March. Yeah, I'm quite warm dressed up like this. That's to spoil the illusion. Yeah, so I'm filming this in March, and there should now, as you're watching this, be a TV series spin-off on Disney Plus for this series. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? At this point in time, there's a major war raging on in Russia, and we're all being threatened with nuclear disaster. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening now, as in now when you're watching it. Interesting world. Anyway, that's it. This is AJ. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Not tomorrow for me, but yeah, you know what I mean. This is AJ. Thanks for watching. See you later. Take care all, and goodbye.